In that case, why is there that light? Yes, Boniface.
Honorable Chair, how many minutes do you have left?
10 minutes.
Okay, I think I can take up the remaining 10 minutes.
Yes.
Honorable Chair and the Honorable Committee, my name is Meru Kawira, and I will ask the witness a few questions. I want to refer the witness to our volume 4, that is a county assembly documents. Maybe council can show it to him. From pages 319 to page 400. Are you there?
Yes.
Yesterday we were told that there are no written memoranda in support of the motion for impeachment. And I want you to confirm whether all these memoranda are written by hand or whether they are typed. From pages 319 all the way to page 400. And you can confirm whether they are all in support of the motion for impeachment.
They are all handwritten.
Are they in support of the motion for impeachment?
And unless I read them, I cannot comment. This is a big document. From 319 to 400 is 100 pages, almost 100 pages. I cannot confirm that.
On page 319, the second line from the top, after the heading, you can read it aloud.
Page 319?
Yes.
Second?
The second line from the top, after the heading, I, Polycarp Majau.
Yes, I can read that.
Read it aloud, please.
I, Polycarp Majau, of ID number 33009715, phone number 0721-137592, from Abogeta West, warned, do support the motion to impeach Meru County Governor, Honorable Kawira Mwangaza, due to the following misconducts. Number one, humiliation.
I think that is enough.
Okay.
You confirm that that memoranda is in support of the motion for impeachment?
Yes, it's in support.
Okay. You can turn to page... I want to show you one which is clear enough for you to read. To page 360, you can read paragraph 1.
Point of order, Chair. Yes, Senator Sifuna.
Perhaps, Chair, when the witness is reading some of those things, let him omit the details of the people there. Because you are on live TV, you can imagine your phone number being broadcast across the nation. I'm sure it is not, it's not in order.
Fair enough, Chair. You can just read the part where...
That makes sense.
You can read the part where it shows whether the person who has provided this memoranda is in support or opposition to the impeachment motion.
It is in paragraph?
In fact, the first line, the first paragraph, the first line.
It is in support.
It is in support. I think those are enough, Honorable Chair, to show that there were written memoranda in support.
Thank you very much. You done?
I'm not done yet.
Oh.
Honorable Chair, I want this witness, because in the morning, he told us in his evidence in chief that there was an equalization fund by the previous regime. In fact, he told us the first government of Meru, there was a ward fund allocation for, I think, 25 million by Governor Munya, and then 20 million by Governor Kiraitu. And in his own words, he said that is an equalization fund. So, Mr. Harrison.
Yes.
What do you understand by the word equalization?
My understanding of equalization is whereby everyone is given an equal share.
So, equalization means everyone gets an equal share?
Yeah. For example, for the case of Meru County with 45 wards, if each ward gets 10 million, every ward will get 10 million. That's what I understand.
So you confirm that it is only for the 45 wards, it is only the 45 wards that would benefit from this equalization fund?
I can confirm that.
So nominated members of the county assembly, because they do not represent a ward, would not benefit from it?
They cannot.
Okay. You also confirm that, or can you confirm rather, that this equalization fund is meant to ensure that every ward, irrespective of whether the member of the county assembly agrees with the governor or not, at least gets some development?
I do agree.
Yes. I want you to inform this committee and the chair how the executive, or not the executive, how the ward fund is executed. Who retains control of the ward fund?
There is no ward fund. We
Okay,
are talking of equalization fund.
What do you call equalization fund? And you actually told us that the governor has allocated 10 million.
That's the equalization fund that is under the various ministries. And I explained this one in the morning.
Yes.
If, for example, in
In
Abogeta
fact, you use
West.
the word line ministry.
Yes.
That the funds remain with the line ministry.
Yes.
So the executive retains the control of this fund, whether equalization or ward fund.
Equalization fund is different from ward fund.
But
Ward
what was
fund
in the
is
previous
the
regime? What was in the two previous regimes? Was there a ward fund?
I'm not aware of any ward fund in
So
Kenya.
you
That's
confirm-
in Kenya.
You confirm that Governor Munya and Governor Kiraitu only allocated these equalization funds and not ward fund?
There is no ward fund.
There is no ward fund.
Yes.
Okay. And you also confirm that the executive, the line ministries, to borrow your words, retain control of this equalization fund.
Yes, it's true.
So the 10 million that you say the governor has allocated, I would believe it is to this equalization fund.
Yes, it's true.
Is the money distributed directly to the wards?
Projects from those ones are allocated that money.
Projects.
Yes.
Who executes these projects?
The executive.
The executive. Who does the procurement for these projects?
The executive.
So there is nowhere where there's no place whatsoever, because the funds remain with the county executive, and the county executive executes these projects.
It's true.
You confirm that?
Yes.
Then I'm lost, Honorable Mr. Gatobu. I am lost because you said in the morning that MCAs refused to approve the CECs because they were not given this.
They are requesting a request that has not been given. There is also a cry across the country about the ward fund.
Have you talked about this equalization fund anywhere in your affidavit? Have you?
Have not.
What is the term or the phrase rather you've used to refer to this fund in your affidavit?
I didn't mention it. What I mentioned
No,
is that
check paragraph 41 of your affidavit. Don't you talk about the word fund?
there is a difference between ward fund and equalization fund. That's what I want this committee to take.
Order. The time is up.
Maybe, Chair, you can hand me just 2 minutes to conclude on this one.
Okay.
I think the last question for you, Mr. Katobu, is do you confirm then that this fund or these monies that the governor, in her generosity, has allocated to these projects are left in the executive. There are no specific accounts, like in the case of CDF, where these monies are deposited, or where withdrawals can be made from, or where charges can be made from.
I can confirm that.
Okay, that is all in cross-examination, Honorable Chair.
Chair, please allow my colleague, Mr. Mariuki, to ask just 2 or 3 questions. I know our time is up, but there are also a lot of interjections before I took my seat. You could gracefully give us 5 to 10 minutes.
Very good. So we're not being too harsh. There's another witness who is coming to speak to the same issue. When you are cross-examining, tie up those things. We have timelines to meet. The 30th is fast approaching. So, witness, thank you so much. You've done so much for one man in one day.
Thank you, Chair.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. We have re-examination. I think we need a break, but I will not give. So, counsel for the governor, re-examination. How much time do you need for your re-examination?
Honorable Chairman, just 25 minutes only will be sufficient.
Are you re-examining alone, or you'll give some of the time to?
I will do that alone, my lord.
Alone? Okay. Yes. So, concluded in 15 minutes. You've had this witness the whole day.
Very well.
15 minutes. Counting.
Mr. Harrison.
Yes.
You were asked about several letters, some starting from page 50.
Yes.
And one up to page 90.
Yes.
Honorable Committee, I'm referring to the bundle in support, the bundle of documents in support of the governor's case, volume 2, the letters annexed at page 50 up to page 57, and the other letter at page 90 of that bundle. Look at the one at page 90 of that bundle. It's an appointment.
Yes.
Who made the appointment?
Public Service Board.
Is governor the Public Service Board?
No.
Are they independent?
Yes.
Assuming that appointment was in error or in violation of the law, can that be attributed to the governor?
No.
The other bundle of letters I've referred to, you were examined in evidence and you said they were a response to a memo or request for information.
It's true.
Are those letters by public servants?
Yes.
From public offices?
Yes.
Is any Kenyan has a right to request for any information from a public office?
Yes.
Is that what you did?
Yes.
Has that information been challenged?
No.
The contents in that letters, it's information that was resident in an office. That's correct?
Yes, it's true.
So this information did not occur after the motion.
Yeah, it did not occur after motion.
So these letters are merely informing you of a position that existed before the motion.
It's true.
You were led in cross-examined on why you did not go to county assembly to testify.
Yes.
Would you tell us about the conservatory orders?
The conservatory orders were that governor was advised by the legal counsel that there is a conservatory order, and by going to the county assembly, it was a breach of the conservatory orders, and actually she's the one who was given the conservatory orders.
Did you inform the county assembly of that optimistic wisdom of the governor?
Yes.
Did the county assembly respond in equal wisdom?
No.
There's a Question arising from Meru Youth Service.
Yes,
What kind of an institution is this?
is a SAGAS.
It's a SAGAS. What is its purpose?
The purpose of Meru Youth Service is to handle issues relating to youth.
What does that mean?
It means that it has been handling issues like the chokoras that have been in our villages. They were corrected and trained. Actually, they were given paramilitary training, and some of them were given the training in our institutions.
So could we say it's rehabilitation
It's true as rehabilitation.
and empowerment?
That's correct one.
To have a patron who would inspire them, sponsor them, direct them, advise them, would that be a problem?
It is not a problem.
The chairman, the patron is a ceremonial office. Does it interfere with the management of that institution?
No.
You were asked about the appointment of Mr. Hilary Sunday,
Yes.
and you were asked whether that required approval.
Yes.
Is that an appointment in the office of the governor?
Yes, it is.
Who appoints?
Public service. The governor forwards the name to the public service to confirm the qualifications, and then appointment is done by public service.
So the public service had the option to reject if they found criterion was not met.
Yes.
Thank you. I want to you have been led in examination to the fact that a speaker of a county assembly is a member of county assembly. That's correct?
It is true.
He is also an ex-officio member of that assembly.
It is true.
Can the speaker take positions in the debate of the assembly?
No.
To the best of your knowledge, can the speaker vote?
No.
Is the speaker supposed to take control of the house and ensure observance of standing orders?
Yes.
To the best of your knowledge, and in the light of the videos you broadcasted to us earlier in the day, what would you say is the conduct of the Meru County Assembly Speaker?
One, he is partial. Number two, did not control the county assembly. Like, for example, when people are making noise and there is a standing order that is supposed to ensure that the governor is heard in silence, he allowed that without a comment. Again, the other thing that I noticed, in normal cases, a member notifies the speaker that there is no quorum, but in the case of the Meru County, the speaker was able to himself notice that there was no quorum in the county assembly.
To the best of your knowledge, has any of the MCAs been cautioned or admonished for taking such an unparliamentary conduct?
No.
In the morning, and it has been an issue in cross-examination, you've been asked about public participation.
Yes.
Casted some videos on public participation. Would you recall?
Yes, I can.
How would you describe the nature of the public participation?
I still say that they are shambolic. Shambolic.
They were shambolic.
Yes.
So is it your case that there was shambolic public participation, though there was?
Yes, it is my case.
You've been asked who conducts, whether you know how the county assembly, or how many public participation exercises county assemblies conduct. You remember?
Yes.
To the best of your knowledge, in Meru County, is there any registration? Are you aware of a registration governing public participation?
I'm not very sure.
You're not very sure.
Yeah.
You touch on that. I want to refer you to the bundle of documents that you brought. Honorable Committee, I'm referring to Volume 2 of the Governor's bundle in support of her case. You have Volume 2? Do you have it?
Yes, I have.
These are memoranda for public participation. Sorry, Honorable Committee. I'm referring to Volume 4 of the County Assembly documents, not the Governor's documents. Volume 4, the County Assembly's documents. Do you have that document?
Yes.
I would refer you to only a few of them. I would like to start with page 265, page 264. Are you at page?
Yes.
Are you at page 264?
Yes.
What is the date of that document? The date?
December 13, 2022.
What is the name of that document?
Support of governor impeachment.
I want you to read the first sentence after the subject of that document.
I support the impeachment of the governor, of the Meru governor, for the following reasons: bullying and inciting the public against the Cabinet Secretary for Agriculture on Mithika Rinturi at a publicly held atirare.
The last sentence.
Accusing the members of the assembly by calling the Birwa.
Go to the next page, 265.
Yes.
Would you read the date of that document?
December 13, 2022.
What's the name of the person owning the document?
Ian Kedenji. The first one was Kim Morioki.
The first sentence after the reference to that, the subject.
I support the impeachment of the Meru governor for the following reasons: bullying and inciting the public against the Cabinet Secretary for Agriculture on Mithika Rinturi at a publicly held atirare.
And the last sentence.
Accusing the members of assembly by calling the Birwa.
I want you to confirm to this honorable committee that those two documents are a replica of each other.
It's
save
true.
For the name and the ID numbers, which are handwritten.
It's true.
So these documents were pre-typed.
It's true.
Please look at page 263.
Yes.
You are to page 263?
Yes.
Chair, Council,
Yes.
just for your own advice, the point has been made. Please move on to the next one. You only have 5 more minutes left.
Very well. Thank you. Mr. Gatobu, you've been referred to paragraph 3 of your affidavit on your ability to depone to matters of evidence
Yes.
in this motion.
Yes.
In that affidavit, would you go to the last page? Are you at the last paragraph? Paragraph 53 of your supplementary affidavit.
Yes.
Would you read the last paragraph of that affidavit?
That what is stated here above is true to the best of my knowledge, information, and belief, save for information whose source I have disclosed.
So you have deponed on matters based on information
Yes.
and personal belief.
Yes.
That information, you have explained how you came across, for instance, the information on the county assembly meeting at Windsor.
Yes.
You've also given video evidence that has corroborated your averments in your affidavit.
Yes.
Council, you have 2 minutes.
There is an issue that took us a lot of time when you are giving evidence in cross-examination, on the
Yes.
two issues of Director for Communication and Director of Press in the Office of the Governor, would you, in a summary way, show us the distinction between the two offices?
That is the same office. Director of Communication and Director of Press Service is one person.
How is it different with the one that was advertised?
The ones that was advertised were not for the directors. It was for officers, the communication officers. The difference, and this question I was asked, I want to state like this. You can have even junior officers under you that goes through public service, and then you are appointee. For example, you have a cabinet secretary, but in that ministry, you can have other people that are employed in different capacities, like the ones that are employed by the public service.
The person of interest is the person at page 90 of the Governor's Bundle of Documents. At page 90, volume 2.
Yes.
Are you there?
Yes.
That person was appointed to which position?
Director of Communication, which is also the same as Director of Governor Press, is the
And
same position.
The subject matter of that letter from the service board, it says, what appointment is it? Look at the subject matter.
Appointment of governor's staff.
It's a
Governor's staff.
appointment of governor's staff.
Yes.
There is a
Your time is up, sir.
Thank you, Honorable Chairman and Committee. That's all for this witness.
Thank you very much.